Welcome back for another video, guys. Thanks for joining me. If you're not subscribed, hit that button. If you're already subscribed, you're awesome. Let's get into the video, which is the next installment of teaching my son how to life. So today is, I guess it's not just for a younger person, but even if you don't know how to do this, it's a very simple task. Very good life skill to have, because if you saw the last video, go check that one out. We changed the battery, and what else did we do? Wipers. And did the wiper blades. We changed the wiper blades on the truck, and we did the battery on the 190E, which is an important thing you should know how to do, I guess. Just living life, because those are things that you may have to change at some point in your life. But the next thing we're doing today is an oil change. So I told him to watch my video on doing the oil change on this truck, and I don't think he did, so we're just gonna have to teach him as we go. First thing is getting the correct oil and oil filter for your car. So on your oil cap, it'll tell you 5W30, and also in your owner's manual, like 5W30, different weights and thicknesses and stuff. You're gonna be the one doing this. So if you wanna put gloves on, go get gloves.
I'm fine with gloves.
Alright.
As long as I don't burn myself.
No, you're not gonna burn yourself. It's not. I don't remember what size it is, so I gotta figure that one out quick. Alright, come on down here. There's your drain pan. With this truck, because of the way it's angled, you gotta put it like all the way that way, or else you're gonna miss, and you always miss. On this truck, right here, that's the oil drain. So what you're gonna don't press the trigger first, just crack it loose, right? And then you can start taking it out. But at the very end, oil's just gonna start shooting out. So you have to be careful with that.
How did it go?
Muscles, that's how. You gotta use your muscles. Now remember this part. Remember I told you when it gets to the very end, it's just gonna shoot out, so. And remember to put your oil drain pan. So you could shoot it completely out with that, but you also wanna try not to.
Is the screw gonna fall out?
It will fall out, yes. I don't know if I have any other cardboard to put under this. I would try to do it from a little way over here instead, so you're further away from it. Because right where you are now, it can start dripping on your head. The dirt could fall on you. When it's on jack stands your first time, it's always scary because you're like, oh, it could fall at any time. But like, it's on its own. It's on the tires.
I don't know what this thing is now. I completely.
It's the one back there. You see the oil starting to come out of it slowly?
Yeah.
Right. You got to take it all the way out, but like I said, it's going to shoot all the way across. That's why you got to do it fast.
Okay.
Jesus, like I said. Yeah. All right, so we got the drain plug off. Didn't spill too much. He actually spilled less than I normally spill, so that's a good thing. And now we're going to try to get to the oil filter, which is in a horrible spot on this truck. I'm not sure if he's even going to be able to get to it, but we're going to attempt it. So the oil filter is all the way down in here. I think it was a 21 millimeter for the top of the thing, so let me just get everything set up for him to do it so we succeed. It was a 24 millimeter, by the way, and the bottom drain plug is a 15 if you're following along, but time to do this oil, time to do the oil filter, which is down in here. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take this wrench with your extension, see if you could see it when you look in. There should be like a round plastic cap with just like, it looks like the nut on top that's gonna fit that. So you can start with just this, just to get it on, see if you can get it on there. Then we're gonna undo it. You see what I'm talking about, the round thing? On? Nice. All right. And remember your battery's right here, so you want to try not to hit the live or the other stuff, so just keep that in mind. There you go. And after a certain point of looseness, you could take the wrench off completely and probably just finish it with your fingers. All right, so now we got to fish it out. Pull that out. It's going to come out the plastic cap, and the filter is going to be attached to it. Okay. And now this is why you don't want to do this on a hot engine. This is annoying for me. I always struggle doing this too.
When's it getting caught?
Yeah, no, just. There you go. Then obviously try not to drip oil on everything.
I didn't know it was gonna.
Right now, this is where this oil change differs from a lot of other vehicles, is that it has this filter instead. So I could show you on the other car actually. It'd be hard to see, but you see this blue cap back here?
Yeah.
That's what a normal oil filter looks like. It's like that whole can. You unspin that, toss it out, and then you basically just put a new one on. On this truck, it's slightly different. Also, a lot of people, well, I usually do it too. Those style filters, like those can ones, I'll usually like pour a little oil into it just to start it, so you don't have to worry about it. But this one, it's not completely necessary. They give you this extra ring here, and I usually just change it because they give you a new one. But it's not really completely necessary to do this every single time. But we're gonna change it. Well, you're gonna change it. I'll even give you a little tool I usually use. So I'll usually use this to get underneath it and pull it out. Okay, there you go. There you go. Get it back in that channel that it was sitting in. The other one. I think that's it. Yep. Good. Okay. Now we're putting it back. And here comes the fun part of feeding it back in. So get it back into that spot. See if you could get it started with your fingers. And then you're going to use the wrench to tighten it down the rest of the way. Then when we do these, you just get it tight and then just like a little bit extra. You don't go extra crazy with it. Let me see. Yeah. That's good. Pull that out. Instead of just slamming it in with that, thread it in with your fingers first. Make sure it's in. Then you could use that. Okay. Because you don't want to cross thread. A cross thread, it would be the worst. You don't have to go all the way with your hands, but just get it like make sure it's started where it's not going to be an issue. And then the same thing with this. You don't go super tight with it. Go tight, but not crazy tight. All right, so we've got the oil filter in and the drain plug back in. And what do we have to do now?
Pour in the oil.
Yeah. So this truck calls for 6 quarts. I have a 5-quart jug here, and I have some extra from other oil changes, so we're gonna use those if we need it. So we're gonna pour this 5 quart in first, then we're gonna check. All right, so you used all that, right? Yeah. Now this is when we check the dipstick. This is where the dipstick comes in. So you were playing your video game the other day, asked about the dipstick. Once again, every engine is different. They all have them in different spots. This one happens to be back here. See? You always wipe it off first to get any regular residue over. Off, in, back out, and then see where we are. See? So you want to be in between these two. So it's a little on the lower end, so I have a little bit extra from another one that we're going to pour in it. It may or may not have changed much, but... Oh, look. Look where we are. Not better, right? There you go. Where is it? Oil life 30%, right? So we just changed it, so we got to do it. See how where it says reset?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oil life 100. Done. Job done. All right, so there you see how easy an oil change is. So it's so easy, a teenager could do it. So obviously, last but not least, we're gonna actually drain all the old oil that's in the catch oil pan thing back into these, and then you dispose of it properly, which is bringing it to, I guess, any service station, AutoZone, Pep Boys, and stuff like that. And at least in New York, they're supposed to take it back. I'm assuming in Utah they take it also. And that's that. So oil is changed. Everything's 100%. If you take anything away from this video, is don't be scared to do it yourself, I guess. A few days ago, he barely even knew how to turn a wrench. If you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave some comments down below if you have some other tasks that you think is good for the younger generation to learn as a life skill. We could try to do that too. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.